Peptides. So the first thing we're going to do, we've already washed our hands. We want to keep our hands clean. Now we are going to go ahead and we are going to sterilize everything. So you want to take the cap of your peptide and you want to sterilize that with some alcohol. You want to let that dry for about 30 seconds so that the active ingredient in the alcohol can actually kill the germs. All right? Another thing I do is I sterilize my needles because these things are made in factories. Same thing goes. Let it sit for about 30 seconds. You can look at it and you can see it's still kind of wet. So now we want to do what we call drawing our syringe. So for this dose, my prescription for that is 0.20 mLs. So I'm going to draw just air into the syringe. And we're going to go down to the rubber. And we're going to flip it. And if you have it in there right, you're going to push all their air up into the vial. You want to make sure there's no air in your needles. And when you pull, our syringe is full. So we're going to let that sit. Remember, guys, we have to sterilize and sanitize everything. So I'm going to grab another alcohol prep pad. And I'm going to go ahead into the injection site. So we're going to clean that area. Just wipe it with the pad. Same thing, we want to let that alcohol do its job. So we're going to let it sit for about 30 seconds. Now, if you have a syringe, you want to look at the needle, especially if you're new to injecting, you want to take your sharps end and you want to go in with your sharps end. Right? So the same. You want to gather the skin like so. The skin has 7 layers to it. We need this needle to go through at least 3 layers. And if you're new to injecting, you're injecting in the stomach, it's definitely a good idea to taunt the skin like so. And then we're going to go in with the injection. Just like that. Very simple. You typically don't even need a bandage. You want to make sure you cap your needle and you want to drop this into a sharps container, which is found on our website. Clean up. Always remember, keep your peptides in the refrigerator. And I'm ready to work out, have my appetite suppressed, and build this muscle and lose this weight.
Period.